share, subscribe button, and leave a comment. I greatly appreciate you. Welcome to the Tiger's Den. This is the voice of Cheryl, and I am Toothless Tiger. If you would you please hit the like, share, subscribe button, and leave a comment. I greatly appreciate you. Welcome to the Tiger's Den. This is the voice of Cheryl, and I am Toothless Tiger. If you would you please hit the like, share, subscribe button, and leave a comment. I greatly appreciate you. content creator, production, and the chat, the following disclaimer is issued. There is a zero tolerance for cyberbullying, stalking, or harassment, as they are a violation of YouTube's policies and community guidelines. If found guilty of any of the above-named offenses, you may be subject to immediate litigation. Thank you for being a part of something great as a guest, subscriber, and members in the Tiger's Den. Stay safe, healthy, and drink plenty of water. Good night.
Hello, everybody. I'm getting used to what I'm doing, and in a minute, I'm going to get it. I'd like to welcome everybody again to the Tiger's Den. Tonight is our great December giveaway, and it's sure to be a beautiful evening. As you know, I'm on my series, Stop the Bullying, Not Me. Tonight, I came in the spirit of Winter Wonderland. What a beautiful time of year it is. I love this time of year. I start loving this time of year when it turns to fall because I'm an October baby. And so when it creeps on into winter, it makes it even more cozier because then we're in the holiday season. And at that time, we're able to celebrate family, friends. We even sometimes think about people that we've lost and that are no longer with us, but we keep up their traditions and hopes to pass it on to other people. I talk about subjects that are not so very easy to talk about. So we may not get the big crowds. That's okay. The people that want to hear what I have to say and hopefully pass it on to their family, their children are here, and they will join in as we go. I want to thank everybody that's here. It's going to be a beautiful evening. I decided to do this one about a cult type of activity that seems to run rampant on social media, not just YouTube, but on all platforms. Also, the gang type mentality. The gang type mentality that seems to be rampant in the streets and now on YouTube. I think those are things we have to talk about, especially since I've been a victim of bullying here on YouTube. And, you sit back and you try to figure out, could this have been different? How could it have been different? Well, when you're the target of someone's evilness and you have no clue that you're the target, there's nothing that you could do different. So I want anybody who's been targeted, victimized by bully to know there's nothing you could have done different. If you're being yourself, if you're being honest, if you're being fair, there's nothing you can do. I was taught that people sometimes just don't like you because you're you. And you don't have to do anything to them, but they will target you. And once they target you, they have an audience. And I call it the herd mentality. It's animal husbandry training. And everyone follows the leader. Well, I know of a few cults that I've seen, over the years on TV. I don't know anybody who's directly been affected by one, but I remember not too long ago, we were calling KB's chat a cult and how the people would attack you viciously if you said anything about him that wasn't what they wanted to hear. But no, not all truth. Not all people did that. No, not all. But the majority did. And that's who we're speaking to. The people that find themselves behaving in a manner in which they wouldn't normally behave. People who find themselves behaving in a manner in which they try to teach their children to be different, but yet they're acting uh, probably like their children, or even worse. Be that as it may, I want to just discuss a little while about how today's cults use YouTube for recruitment. Now, this article, let me give you the disclaimer, it's for education and entertainment purposes only. Let me put some respect on that. I greatly appreciate you. Let me take you back to my elementary school days. I didn't do nothing to these people. I didn't do nothing to these people. I didn't do nothing to these people. 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 I didn't do nothing to these people. I didn't do nothing to these people. I didn't do nothing to these people. 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 I didn't do anything to these people. But I'm being bullied anyway. We will stop the bullying. And it starts with me. My new hashtag, not me. Okay. Thank you very much. I want to say again, greetings to all that are here. And I'm going to continue. The chat will be greeting each one individually. So if you don't hear me shout you out, then please don't think that I'm overlooking you. Although I must give a shout out to Maria, Lala, So Alicia. I want to thank you all for being here. It is good when you see your members support you. It makes you feel special. And Amando, I see something by your name, so I'm going to say Amando, just in case. I don't want to leave anybody out. I made my screen black so that I can see better. And and having done that, it kind of confuses me sometimes, but I'm getting used to it. So just bear with me. But what I want to share with you guys tonight is a little bit about how cults operate. You know, we often accuse people of being cults or cult like, but we don't honestly know if that's what they are. We're just, you know, looking at behavior. And let me make my screen big so we all can see. Okay, let me do a little adjusting here. And with me doing it the way I did it, it makes the screen black and blue. So let me just go ahead and tell you a little bit. You can now unknowingly be recruited into a cult without leaving your home. Essentially, social media, especially YouTube, has become the secret weapon of cult recruitment. What I think most people don't realize is how a group can be just totally in the ether, said Rick Ross, the founder and executive producer of the nonprofit Cult Education Institute. People interface with them using social media, using Skype. They don't meet face to face. This is a phenomenon that we're seeing more and more of. We're seeing it every day. Join a cult without leaving the house. The definition of a cult has become a little bit of a moving target over the years. Perhaps the closest to the definitive explanation was proposed in a 1981 paper wherein Dr. Robert Lifton, a psychologist known for his theory of thought reform, wrote that regardless of its ideology, a destructive cult had three recurring themes. And you may want to write these down. Uh, an authoritative or all knowing leader, the existence of a thought control program that breaks down critical thinking to gain undue influence, and the exploitation of its members. Some videos recruit by twisting established religions, while others claim to offer a more secular truth. Some encourage followers to self isolate and only communicate with other group members online, all while sending money to the leader. While each cult differs in tactics, there is a recurring theme. They can all recruit you from the comfort of your own home. Some of the groups and leaders subsist solely off YouTube. Two experts consulted for this piece stated that on a purely technical level, ISIS is the most successful cult at harnessing the power of the internet. The radical Islamic terror cell operates an extremely sophisticated network of online propaganda. This propaganda is why it's possible for people to self radicalize and commit terror attacks without ever physically meeting anyone in the group. While YouTube is one of the bigger platforms utilized by cults, they will use any tool available to extend their reach, said Ross. This utilization of social media paired with the platform's ability to allow people to entrench themselves into a bubble is something further exasperating the issue. People can cocoon themselves in a kind of alternative universe. You choose who you friend on Facebook. You choose who you follow on Twitter. You choose who you watch on YouTube, and you can kind of create an alternative reality, said Ross. I've been doing this for a long time, and people can embed in such a way that they cut themselves off from reality. There is this self reinforcing alternative universe they occupy. It's something people can create more and more effectively right now. Many people watch Skinny because he was betrayed by Kwame. He cracked jokes about him on times they spent together, and he puts on the image of a man who knows what he is talking about when it came to KB. People like this say three true things, and slip in something unverifiable or untestable, and the mind, its shortcut goes yes, 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 and even though the last one is not a yes, it's a question mark in the minds of the listener. An example of that is just like we all saw pretty much what happened on camera, but when he came back weeks later and said about the actual text that we don't know if it's true or if it's not true, if it's unverifiable or untestable, we have no clue. But some of us in our minds, we say, well, yes, we saw this, yes, we saw that, yes, and then the other one is like, well, maybe not so true. But because of where we are mentally and emotionally at the time that this type of thing is put before us, then we may choose to ignore what we feel in our knower. And I say the knower is the gut. We have the brain and the head, but your heart has the brain and your gut has the brain. And the brain and the head tells all how to function. When you feel it here in your gut, do know that is a sign for you to step back and evaluate. Use the critical thinking skills. that you've acquired over the years. And when it doesn't feel right, it isn't right. If it doesn't make sense, it isn't true. Those are simple rules that you can learn to live by. Doesn't mean that you won't get caught up in things, but when you're in the midst of it, you can stop and think on it, and you can pull yourself back to yourself and then deal with whatever you're facing. Because when things first happen to you, you're in such um, distraught state of being, and especially when overnight everyone turns against you. It is a horrific feeling and one that cannot be explained until it has happened to you. Then you can relate. We can see things and say, oh, that's bad. I hate that for you. But the feelings that your mind take you through, the emotional roller coaster, the thoughts that you have trying to figure out how could you have contributed to such, heinous behavior. And when you come up with absolutely nothing, and the worst thing that people can make videos about you every day, 3 and 4 times a day, whole panels to discuss you, critique every thought in your head as if they know the operation of your mind. Um, Pretend now that they never had a decent conversation with you. Every conversation has been subliminal and full of lies. It makes you really question yourself. But do know, you have to tell yourself, self, you're okay. The greatest lie ever told is 17 people making videos and holding panels on one when they have shown no evidence. And this is a show me world. Not just Missouri is a show me state. This is a show me world. You have to let me know if I've harmed you so that I can have an opportunity to make it right. If you don't do that and you just talk about it with somebody else, then you're no better than the harm that you say that I caused you. And that's just real talk of any human being, any human situation. It is said that a possible solution for this problem lies with the platforms themselves in the form of self-policing. Self-policing. I think the social media needs to self-police, he said. I'm not saying that in violation to freedom of speech or the First Amendment, but when a group is overtly violent or engaged in outright fraud and financially bilking people and really being abusive, I think YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, whoever it is, needs to self-police to that extent. While the vast majority of the content on YouTube is not in any way connected to cultic activity, some intensely easy to find videos are. Recently, YouTube stated they would be self policing controversial videos, specifically referring to terror groups, more rigorously than ever before. This includes working with experts, applying to tougher standards, and working with counter extremists. The new policies include a measure that drew the ire of many after they announced they would be placing some controversial videos that don't violate their terms in a sort of limbo where they won't be recommended, monetized, and will lack key features. Although the internet and its platforms allow these groups to operate and to recruit, it also works as a tool for escape. Online, there is a lot of information on what cults are. Rick Ross Cult Education Institute runs a free database that offers information on cults and has contacts for family members who believe a loved one is in a cult. Hart Richards, a survivor from a cult in the 1980s, who now works to help people transition away from cults, said that one of the biggest impasses for those fighting cult recruitment is a lack of understanding of what cults are and who can be affected. Recounting his own experience, Richard said he was so convinced it can't be a cult from the mere fact I was in the group. Categorically, the biggest problem is people don't understand what it is. This is a notion that O'Connor reiterated. Honestly, the people that I knew were very smart, and it seems like it's harder for intelligent people to come out of it, she said. Since the onset of the internet, Ross has been hired numerous times to work with people who have joined cults through the web. One of the men Ross was hired to work with was university educated and considered highly intelligent. This man's job required him to work from home and spend hours upon hours on his computer. He was going through a hard time following his best friend's death and stumbled across videos for a group called Israelites United in Christ. He basically marinated his mind in their YouTube until he was swimming in the Kool-Aid, said Ross. Then he went to the first meeting. But by the time he went, he had convinced and completely captivated by this YouTube videos. He showed up there for the first time as a true believer. And that's just example of how subtle finding yourself in a cult. It's not always what we think it is and how we've seen it on TV. And, you all have to be in the same place and have to wear the same clothes and, you know, speak the same language, have the same mantra. Those things are a part of it too. These things that I'm sharing with you are not all inclusive. They're just some of the things that I found that I wanted to share with the public at large. Characteristics associated with cults. Concerted efforts at influence and control lie at the core of cultic groups, programs, and relationships. Many members, former members, and supporters of cults are not fully aware of the extent to which members may be manipulated, exploited, or even abused. The following list of social, structural, social, psychological, and interpersonal behavioral patterns commonly found in cultic environments may help you assess a particular group or relationship. Compare these patterns to the situation you were in or in which you, a family member, or friend is currently involved. This list may help you determine if there is a cause for concern. Bear in mind that this list is not meant to be a cult scale or a definitive checklist to determine if a specific group is a cult. This is not so much a diagnostic instrument as it is an analytical tool. The group displays an excessively zealous and unquestioning commitment to its leader and regards his belief system, ideology, and practices as the truth, as law. Number two, questioning, doubt, and dissent are discouraged or even punished. Number three, mind-altering practices are used in excess and serve to suppress doubts about the group and its leaders. Number four, the leadership dictates, sometimes in great detail, how members should think, act, and feel. Five, the group is enlisted, claiming a special, exalted status for itself, its leaders, and its members. E.g., the leader is considered special being. Six, the group has a polarized US versus, no, a polarized us versus them mentality, which may cause conflict with the wider society. Seven, the leader is not accountable to any authorities. Eight, The group teaches or implies that it is supposedly exalted in, justifies whatever means it deems necessary. This may result in members participating in behaviors or activities they would have considered reprehensible or unethical before joining the group, e.g., lying to family or friends or collecting money for bogus charities. And I also might add, I want to interject about TY because, he shows up where I am. I call it stalking. And he makes these statements and he wants me not to mention him or say his name, but he disrespect me. My name on YouTube is called Toothless Tiger. Well, he think it's cute and funny to call me Tigger or Fluffy Kitten or whatever, he deemed necessary for whatever video he's going to make. I came to realize after this morning, seeing him in Sciatica's chat, that the thing is that he needed content. Immediately, he left the chat and went and made a video. And again, I guess for these people, this is about numbers and clicks and views and donations. And if this is how you have to get it, it is really a sad epitaph for a man who is a father of young women to behave in such a manner to an elder woman who has done nothing to him. And he says, she won't even stop talking about me now. But he continues to talk about me. I have talked about nobody that I name, and I will name names. I've never talked about any of these people on YouTube before they spoke of me. Before I even know I had an issue with people, TY, the crew, which is Southside and Straight Talk, the man who doxed me for no reason at all, and who said that I tried to dox him, which never happened. But these people started talking about if I did this and if I said that, and if I came after Gotti, what they would do to me. I didn't even know Gotti was something that I was supposed to go after. So that had to mean that they had been discussing me and she had been telling them tales for them to have such animus toward me. And only thing I knew is that I woke up one day and their fearless leader decided to make me public enemy number one. So it's those kind of ways you find yourself in the middle of things that you don't even understand how you got there. But those are the things I believe, like the manner in which Southside say, talk about me and the way Straight Talk called me all of these big fat, what he calls me and bald headed and no teeth and for all of that's for what? Okay, apparently they felt all of that from the beginning. But I believe had this not happened, they would find this behavior that they're inflicting upon me as really, I believe, reprehensible. And they would really think that they're going against their own ethics if they have a mother that they love and she loves them, if she's living or if she's deceased, for them to talk to someone else's mother who has done nothing to them. And as I said, I ain't done nothing to these people. And they can use that line and make it a joke and do whatever they want. But in all honesty, I've done nothing to these people. But here I am leading the charge on cyberbullying. So perhaps this is what I was here for. I know my purpose was to help uplift fallen humanity and to share my journey, but I had no clue what it would all entail. And trust me, it is an assignment, but I got it and I'm willing to do it. The leadership induces feelings of shame and or guilt in order to influence and control members. Often this is done through peer pressure and subtle forms of persuasion. Subservience to the leader or group requires members to cut ties with family and friends and radically alter the personal goals and activities they had before joining the group. The group is preoccupied with with bringing in new members. We go from 17,000 to 50. After 11 years of being on YouTube, in 6 months, we go from 17,000 to 51,000. Amazing. The group is preoccupied with making money. Make the haters mad. Make the haters mad. Donate. Make the haters mad. Make Toothless mad. Let's do this for Toothless. Let's have drinks on Toothless head. Members are expected to devote inordinate amounts of time to the group and group-related activities. Members are encouraged to are required to socialize only with other group members. Or you better not go over their chat. Or if you over to their chat, then you can't be true to me. Oh no, That's you gonna be over there with them. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. Okay. The most loyal members, the true believers, fear there can be no life outside of the context of the group. They believe there is no other way to be and often fear reprisal to themselves or others if they speak against the leader or leave the group. Characteristics associated with gangs. What are the characteristics of a gang? A gang is a group or society of associates, friends, or members of a family with a defined leadership and internal organization that identifies with or claims control over territory in a community and engages either individually or collectively in illegal and possibly violent behavior. What is gangster mentality? Gang mentality is the outlook that one belongs to a social group, such as a gang, and should behave so as to fit in with this group. In gangs, people follow social norms. Conforming to those norms is considered a way to stay in the gang or advance in the ranks. What is typical motive of a cyber terrorist? A terrorist. In some cases, the differentiation between cyber terrorism attacks or ordinary cyber crime lies in the intention. The primary motivation for cyber terrorism attacks is to disrupt or harm the victims, even if the attacks do not result in physical harm or cause extreme financial harm. What is the leader of a gang called? Crime boss. A crime boss, also known as crime lord, the Don, gang lord, kingpin, godfather, or criminal mastermind, is a person in charge of a criminal organization. There you have it, my presentation for tonight. I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to welcome all of those that I didn't see before. And then I would also like to drop the link for people that are in the chat that would like to come up and speak on the subject. I'm speaking directly about an individual and individuals that have went to war with me for no reason. I'm not asking anyone to get up and speak to that. Please, no. I learned my lesson. Not that I asked anybody to come up and go against anybody, but just thinking that I had a comrade that would stand in solidarity with me was a bit more than that person could take. And then they started making videos and lies about me, saying that they told me and put me in my place about putting them in problems that doesn't belong to them. I do not want anyone to have a problem that does not belong to them. This is truly an attack on me, and I truly stand on both my feet. I stand on my square, and I do what I need to do. What I would like, if anybody want to discuss the type of behavior, no particular individual, that is your choice. I'm not trying to control you into saying anything that you don't feel comfortable in saying. But if you'd like to voice an opinion, I would love to hear it. And so what I'm going to do is drop the link. And anyone that would like to come up, please feel free to come up. I want to thank all of my moderators for being so great. We're going to be doing the wheel. I have the wheel that we're going to do. And I have two wheels, one for everyone that said they wanted to enter the contest for the $25, and then the ones that were in the contest for the Massage Envy. So please feel free to hit the link if you'd like to come up, and I'll, wait a minute or two. And anybody in the chat is welcome to come up if you have something that you'd like to say. I think I dropped the link. Yeah, I did. And so I'll give you all a few minutes. And if not, then we'll just go on with our giveaways. And when I decided about the giveaways, instead of doing the $25 gift cards, it would be much easier, whoever wins, if you would just email me your Cash App, and you would email me at toothlesstiger7@gmail.com, and then I'll send you your money. And I would like for you to do that. And I think that would be better than trying to gather your information in lieu of people doing the doxing and stuff like that. We don't want to cause that type of friction or that type of fear. And I know that I had no idea that I would be looking at my home on YouTube and hearing my address hollered out constantly. So I definitely don't even want anybody to think that that could possibly happen to them. Not where I am concerned. So I think it would be much easier, and you don't have to put your Cash App in the chat. You can just, give me your Cash App through my email, and then I will Cash App you your $25. So it looks like I don't have anyone that's coming up. Let me see. Simset said, "Hey everyone, Cook's one of my favorite subjects, listening on and off from work. Oh, I certainly wish you could join us. I really never even thought about the subject myself, Sim, until, this experience leaving from KB and now with what's going on now. Amaya say, if you've done nothing wrong, let it fly. Stop watching. I don't know what that means. Stop watching what? What am I supposed to stop watching? I don't look at these people videos. It's people like yourself that call and let me know what they say and do. So I don't understand. What do you mean? Tell me what you mean by that. Amalia. Let me put some respect on that. Let me take you back to my elementary school days. I didn't do nothing to these people. I didn't do nothing to these people. I didn't do nothing to these people. People. I didn't do nothing to these people. I didn't do nothing to these people. I didn't do nothing to these people. People. I didn't do anything to these people. But I'm being bullied anyway. We will stop the bullying. And it starts with me. My new hashtag Nani. Okay. Thank you very much. Let me see. I'm seeing if I can read anything else. Troop said that I'm glad to see people support you and not afraid to speak out on your behalf. Big ups to Sky. Much ups to Sky. I love Sky. And it is people like Sky and Amando and Asatar and so Alicia and Elle. Um, for a minute, I felt very alone, Troop. I felt very alone. And I have Maria, who's I call her my daughter from another mother, that have been by my side the whole time. And I had my daughter and my son, my family. But to on the YouTube, um, people soon leave you and soon forget. I have the encouragement and strength of Uncle Shug and Gil Sr., Daddy Arenas, made me feel real good. My brothers and my sisters. But it was really hard at first. And then Armando just came like a knight in shining armor. And we were barely speaking, but we had apologized and forgave each other for what we went through. And that felt, so good to see him stand up. And then Asatar just took the charge and Ryan rode. I mean, these men have really took the charge and stood for me. And so that means everything to me. Uh, Lala came and wrote me a beautiful email of support and have shown her support publicly. And that's what a lot of people are afraid to do, show support publicly. Some people that used to speak and laugh and say hello, they stopped. And that was kind of disheartening. But Sky has a heart of a lion and the sentiment of a lamb. She's absolutely adorable and she's very knowledgeable and she's a truth seeker and she speaks truth. And that means a lot. Yes, as I know you on daddy duty and you can't hit the link. I thought maybe Ryan was in here or Armando or so Alicia, but I know she said that she couldn't make it because she's working, so she'll be in and out. But I tell you, um, it's really amazing to see people go from calling you on the phone and talking to you and laughing and when something like this happen totally act like they don't know you when they see you in the chats and things, and then people that you laughed and talked with and shared a platform with on different subjects and you thought that you guys were on one accord, to see them turn against you and just go with the herd. It really does something to you. It takes you back actually to your school days. It's hard to believe that adults act like this, but it's like this all over the world. So it's not just to this situation, you know. It's not. Uh, it's sad, but it's reality. I see something here from Armando. And with this new thing here, I don't know.
Your face. Just to remove the excess water. Now she's coming This out. Is how you do it. Thank you.
Okay, I'm looking to see if anybody else said anything that I need to address before we go to our giveaway because it seems like we're at the giveaway stage. It doesn't look like anybody's coming up. So Alicia, I agree. So Alicia said a lot of the unhealthy relationships are online trauma bonds. I've been there. I've been through it. Yeah, I so agree with that. I so agree with that. And she's saying, can't none of us talk about the other. And that's true too. Although we do, and the Lord knows I do. But I don't judge people and put them away. Um, I mostly look at people and assess them. And perhaps I don't have that right, but as an individual with the mind of Christ, that's what I do. I see Peep Game said something here. I'm trying to see. I saw something that he said. I don't know if he was just speaking. Okay, he's waiting to go live. Okay, he's working. Peep Game has a channel. I don't know if many of you are familiar with Peep Game, but you should, go and check him out. He has a channel. 3X. Thank you, not me. Hashtag. Okay, Ryan is driving, and so he's listening. And Lala was trying to start her channel back up, but she ran into a little fear, a little intimidation. And that's something just ought not be. We all have so much to offer, so many people, and they need to hear from all of us. But it's something about people. You think that maybe they don't like you for one reason, and it's totally different than what you know. It's that they see in you something that you don't see. And so what they do is they try to do just like the system. They try to scare it out of you so that you won't, grow to your full potential. It's a good thing to know who you are. And then when you know who you are, no matter what you're faced with, you can come back. You can come back from whatever it is that you're faced with. But you have to get centered and get with one with yourself and your loved ones. And you have to be able to talk about these things with your loved ones. So many times, what the person intimidating you, that main person, what they're wanting to do is to have you to shut down by any means necessary. They don't care. They don't care the harm that they inflict on you emotionally or mentally. But a lot of people don't understand in the criminal realm. That's why people get almost more time for aggravated crimes, assaults, than they do for the actual murder of an individual. Not because I'm an attorney, I'm not. I don't practice the law, I don't give legal advice. I read, and I read a lot. And you learn that it's because of what that aggravated robbery did to the psyche of the individual that has to live through that trauma. And that's the same with any traumatic experience. Most of us, we're going to either face it, we're going to run from it, or the mind may just suppress it. And so that we don't have to deal with it at all. I do see some of the people that's on the wheel. I don't see a lot of the people that's on the wheel. So what we'll do is we'll spin the wheel, and whoever wins will win. I'm going to spin the wheel first. For the Massage Envy giveaway. I don't know if you guys can see that, so let me do the screen share. And believe it or not, we didn't have a whole lot of entries, and I was surprised, but I'm truly grateful for you guys that entered. This is the wheel. And all I have to do, it says, is click it to spin. So here we go. What am I supposed to click? There you go. The real Solisha. You get the massage in the giveaway for tonight. Congratulations. Send me an email, so Alicia, and we can talk and I'll tell you what you need to do. And what I'll do is remove you from the wheel. We'll keep this wheel because every month I give away a massage. So we would keep this wheel. Okay. Now, you guys, let me take this down. And let's pull up our wheel. I don't know what that's doing right there. That ain't supposed to be doing that. It's supposed to have been going away. Okay, there you go. Alicia, you are going to be, you're truly, truly, truly a lucky young woman. And let me tell you why. Uh, I set this up a couple of days ago so that I can make sure that I could have it ready for tonight. Earlier today, I was looking at it and I couldn't find my Massage Envy wheel. And I finally found it. But I clicked on my Christmas wheel. And having clicked on that Christmas wheel, the wheel made a spin. For me, it landed on an individual. And I wouldn't feel right if I did not tell the individual what happened and include them. And I wouldn't feel right within myself. Anytime I spoke with them or said hello, I would really have a problem with it. So I was grappling with myself. Well, it didn't really happen, on purpose. And it wasn't, time for the game. So maybe I could say that it was just a test run. But I don't like to take those type of chances. And so I hit the thing, it spun around, and this is the name that it landed on. And let me show you guys what name it landed on. Let me show you guys what name it landed on. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but it landed on the real Soul Alicia. So Alicia, you won twice. Once by accident and once because you spun the wheel and you were the winner. So that's how that's got to go, y'all. I can't have it any other way. One thing I learned in life is to thine own self be true. And if you're true and honest with yourself, then what other people think of you really is truly none of your business. Hi, Bennett, and hi, Marty. I don't see a lot of the people that are on the wheel, and we don't have a whole lot of people on the wheel, but we do have the wheel, and so it's time for us now to get ready to spin the wheel. And as you can see, the wheel is still spinning. As you can see, the wheel is still spinning. That's when you know that's how it's supposed to go. That's the way I had intended to come in tonight. So it's not going to knock anybody out of their opportunity. We're going to get two winners out of this. And if you're present, then you win. And here we go. Let's go for the first winner for $25. Good luck. Unbelievable. So, Alicia, I can't really let you win again. So you have won $25 and you've won the massage. If you don't mind, remove you from here. And we're going to spin it again. Lovey. Lovey is not in here, but what we will do is we will wait at least 5 minutes. We will wait at least 5 minutes. Give Lovey an opportunity. One of the problems when people are not here, but we want to give them an opportunity, and we're going to give them 5 minutes. So it's 8:35. We're going to give her 5 minutes. I got him, Armando. Oh, that's what it is, Armando. I mean, Asatar. Yay. And while we wait on the 5 minutes, if anybody knows how to get in touch with Lovey, you guys can. She has 3 minutes. Hi, Ryan.
Hey, what's going on? I'm driving. I had messaged in the chat that hey, I'm on the road listening, but I did hit the link. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. I'm glad you joined me.
Yeah, I
I
see
thought
nobody else
Armando
was
was
hitting
going
the
to
link.
join me. Well, we tried. The ones that would hit the link are working or busy doing something, but we tried. All we
Yeah,
can
I
do
mean,
is
even
put it
like
out there.
you hit a point just saying like, hey, this ain't an invitation to bash nobody. I'm not asking nobody to click up with me. It's just standing in solidarity with you. Like, if it wasn't you, it would be the next person. You know, like I'm gonna speak up for whoever if I feel like they being wrong.
Yes, yes, yes. I feel the same way, Ryan. But a lot of people don't do that.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't know
once you
what's
cut
in a
YouTube
person that
off, it's
makes
over.
them not need to do that.
Like I ain't afraid. Like
You would think.
dox me, do whatever the hell you want to do. I don't care. Like once I turn YouTube off, it's back to real life. So I really don't care.
Okay, do the person have to be present to win? Well, that's the only way I could get their cash app or their information.
Are you about to do your spin right now?
I did one a moment ago. Lovey, she has a minute left.
Hey, I just want to say I appreciate Maria, the Asatars, Armando, the Sky Atticus, everybody that stood up for you. Like I appreciate you people, man. It's like even though I don't know y'all in real life, y'all have
Where's the
shown
guy
me nothing
thanking
but
you too?
love
Well,
and respect.
I'm saying this is a guy, but the name is Truth, and I just believe Truth is guy, but Truth could be a woman. Truth said Brian, another stand-up dude. So yeah, I agree, Truth.
Appreciate that, true. Yeah, I think that's a dude. I think he'd be
Oh,
in
okay.
Armando's chat, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, you showing me a
Okay.
lot of love. Like the conversations we have, like we dive deep, especially last night. You know, a lot of the stuff we were talking about. I appreciate you because you just give me just somebody to talk to. You know, like bounce ideas off of, and I just want to let you know I really appreciate that. Like,
You're so welcome, Ryan. You're a joy and a pleasure to me just being a father, a young father. And I know you have a wife, but I'm just saying just the time that you spend with your boys and shaping them, it means so much because that's what so many of us lack in our homes, our fathers. And I got some beautiful brothers that's beautiful fathers um, in my eyes, and the things I see them sacrifice and do, for their children and my nephews, the time that they spend with them, it means so much to me. And just to hear you speak of your kids, or when you're cooking for them or putting them to bed, that just, boy, that melts my heart. So, I just like to commend you, and I thank you for recognizing whatever it is that you see in me. I thank you for seeing that because it means a lot.
you're welcome. It's just all you got to do is have a mind of your own, and then you said it. Like some of the same people who are participating in the BS is the same people who was confiding in you. But now I'm starting to think that it was all just, like they like to say, a play. Like get close to somebody, get information,
That's a favorite word.
give them a drop. give
Mm-hmm.
them a drop, and then come back in the long run when they feel like you either ain't useful no more, or you do something that they feel like you crossed them or whatever. And it's like, that's bullshit. That's why I appreciate Suge as well, because he don't care who chat you go in. Like, he encouraged
That's
people to have
right.
a mind of their own. Like, you ain't got to agree with everything he say, but if you don't agree, at least do your due diligence.
Yeah, that's why I appreciate Suge too, because not only does he not care who chat you go in or whatever, but he comes and supports you as well, and he supports you with his presence, and he also donate and make you feel a part of the YouTube family, so to speak. And we know how family can be sometimes, because it takes all kinds to make up a family, but this kind of family is just totally asinine and ridiculous. Hold on one second, Ryan. I'm just gonna do this spin.
Go ahead. I'm going to mute up.
Okay, Z she blessed forever. Z she blessed forever. I seen her earlier today in Suge's chat. I hope she makes it.
But yeah, oh no, I was just going to say, like, how you had mentioned that a lot of these people, their sons, their daughters, their, mothers, fathers, and it's just hard to believe that some recognition from a YouTuber trumps all of that. Like, your morals go out the window because you want to be accepted, and I think that's bullshit.
Yeah, I agree. I agree
Like,
wholeheartedly.
I'm all for
Especially
the
with
bullshit, but it's like I have a limit. Oh, I'm
Ryan,
sorry. Go ahead.
especially for some of the no, I was just saying, especially for some of the positions these people say they hold, and the type of work that they do, it is just hard to believe how they
I don't
act.
believe none of that shit. Not no more, anyway. I don't believe none of that shit. Like, you come on here and be whoever you want to be. Like, that's why I say, I like to be vulnerable. Like, I like to be real with people. And like, I don't know. Like, I can't stop being me. Like, regardless of whatever going on YouTube, I can't stop being me.
And that's the way I am, Ryan. I'm gonna be me at all times, whether people believe it or not. If you be true to yourself, I promise you, you're gonna be true to everybody you meet. Whether they like your truth or not is up to them. Has nothing to do with you. You can just present yourself as the best you that you can be. And everybody, ain't gonna cut for you. And you understand that. Hopefully you do, as an adult.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me mute up for 1 second.
Wilma said, chat, please take the link and share your first experience of being bullied in school or gaslighted at work or even by family.
Well, I'll go first then, since that's the case. Like, I'm
Okay,
light
hold on
skinned,
one
obviously. Like, oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to remove her. She has another, and then I'll spin again. Come on, you can start.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, like, I'm biracial. Like, I'm black and Mexican. I'm light skinned, and
Okay.
I grew up inner city Milwaukee, North Side, and the schools that I went to was predominantly black, and so naturally you look different. People gonna pick on you, flicking your ears and shit, saying like, "Oh, watch, he gonna turn red," and just shit like that. So it's like that was my first experience with bullying.
What about your hair? They didn't try to pull your
Oh
hair on.
no, they ain't never pulled my hair. I've always gotten the oh you got pretty hair, pretty eyes, but I was always teased about my skin complexion.
Oh, okay. So you was a light skinned pretty boy.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
That's what they call
but
you. When you light skinned, it doesn't matter what you look like. They gonna call you pretty. It's just that comes with it.
yeah, like in I guess fast forward to the day, it just made me like super protective of my kids. Like you know how some people say like, oh, you want your kids to go through the same struggles you did because it built character within you, and I think that's far from true. Like I keep my kids away from the hood. Like I'm real selective who they're around, like their influences, and it's like I just encourage them to be themselves. Like
Hmm.
I got my three boys, they're all over the place. Like they have different sets of interests, different hobbies, different personalities. So it's like I just encourage them to be them. Like don't try to fit in. Remember we was having a conversation last night about dumbing yourself down to fit in, and I think that's a lot of what's going
Exactly.
on right now on YouTube. Like people just I don't know, like compromise their character to be a part of something.
Oh, guess what? Asatar joined us. Hey, Ass.
Hey,
What up, ass?
hey, what's up, Ryan, bro? What's going
Chilling,
on?
man. Shit on this road
One
headed to
second,
Chicago,
Ass.
man.
Okay, hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me hit the wheel. Give somebody else.
Oh, Lovey didn't
Okay,
come?
now wait.
Oh,
Lovey didn't come, and Z She He didn't come. I mean, I'm talking about Z She He. Z She is best forever.
I have never heard of that one. That's a new one to me.
She's
Z,
she
she,
be in
he?
Suge chat.
Who you talking about, Lady DJ?
No, no. His name is Z.
Oh, no. Come
Why my
on, bro.
nephew long head?
I wasn't ready for that one.
My nephew long. Where
Oh,
is
Longhead.
Longhead?
He's always in here. Where's he at?
He's normally in here. Yeah, he's normally in here. I don't see him.
Hey,
Well, he
Ryan.
got 5 minutes. Go
Hey,
ahead
What
and
up,
bro.
bro?
start.
This is the worst part about giving away any kind of prize on YouTube. It's the actual trying to give away the prize. The
Man,
people are, bro, the people who are always here the day they win, right? The night they win or whatever, they seem to never be here. It's like it never fails. It never fails, bro. This is crazy.
it's happened to me 3 times. I've won 3 giveaways on YouTube and wasn't in the chat for it.
And I'm talking about like the content creators over here 2 hours trying to give it away. Can't do it.
Man, you're gonna have to just go down to chat and start tagging people or something.
Mhm.
Whoever deserving.
Yeah, that might be what you end up having to do. Longhead is normally always in here. I just can't believe.
I mean, you can't.
But he got 3 minutes.
You can just well, since if you don't want to be here all night, what you can do is just postpone it to next time.
That'll work, especially if the people that's winning ain't in here.
That's
But
what I
then it
mean.
ain't
Like,
fair to the people who are here.
That's right.
mhm.
No, what we have to do is I'm going to have to think this through and think out alternative, kind of like you just said, because I'm
Yeah, I
going
would just
to,
keep spending till you get somebody who in here.
because it's some
Yeah, but
people in
that's
here. They just
gonna
haven't
be here all
come
night.
on the thing yet. We're not going to be here all night.
But
We're not going to be here all
but
night.
Ryan, bro, I wanted to thank you too, man. I appreciate you, bro. Like as you can see, man, only really a handful of us, right? We're willing to, I guess, speak out, right?
Yeah.
And you're one of them, bro. And you've been one of them, man. You've been one of them from day one. And I also appreciate you sharing the story you shared, bro.
Man, I
It's not
appreciate
an
that,
easy
bro.
story.
No, I just want to say, like, what's crazy is your name, before I ever had any interaction with you, your name was being tossed around on YouTube, you know? And it's like, if I didn't have a mind of my own, I would think, like, oh, he's this terrible person. But it's like, after
Exactly, bro.
being on panels with you, just whatever, being in the chat, interacting with you, I see you a stand-up dude, man. And, like, the kids come first. Shit, if your kids come first, then you cool in my book.
Always. Not only do my kids come first, I put other kids first, bro.
Oh,
Other
yeah.
people's kids first. Think about that. I'm out here putting other people's kids first, bro, before even me. So
shout out to you for that, man. That shit ain't hard. I mean, it ain't easy, you know.
And I don't need
that shit is an everyday battle.
I don't need a thank you. I don't need nothing. I just don't need the hate. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers talking about he volunteering, bro. That's a badge of honor, man. You can't put me down for that. I gotta pause y'all for a second.
Go ahead, bro. Oh no, definitely that's a badge of honor. Like, you know what I'm saying? You basically giving up time, taking away time from your family to basically try to affect some type of change in your community, man. That's commendable.
Hey, so Alicia.
Hi, winner,
hey,
chicken
so
dinner. Hi, everybody.
How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, thank you.
Girl, you are one beautiful, bliss young lady.
I know. Thank you so much. Like,
hey, this not. Hey, so Alicia, this is not fair.
God, here he goes.
Did you extra pray last night?
I did. Now,
that's not fair. She cheated, bro.
It happened.
Y'all, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna spin the wheel. 1 second.
Okay.
1 second, so Alicia.
Thank you.
Okay, now Lala was in here.
Come on, Lala, you better be in here, girl. Somebody hit her up. But so Alicia.
Yes.
You think it's fair that you have a special relationship with the Lord and then you just accidentally win 3 times in a row? You think that's a coincidence?
I didn't accidentally win anything.
You think that was a coincidence that you're so connected with the Lord and then you just keep winning these prizes? You think it's fair?
It's just an honor, you know. It's just an honor. I wish my name was up there again to win again. You know, I would not be mad. I would not. I promise that I'll.
Hell no! Get her out of here. She's trying to take all the prizes.
Right, I take all the prizes.
Come on, Lord. Can somebody else win a prize?
No, Avatar. Clearly, they cannot today.
Hey, stop.
Well, I just.
It doesn't look like it.
Listen, from now on, the day we're doing a.
Okay, go ahead.
Lala in here? Come on, Lala, where you at?
She was in here earlier.
I know. Can somebody get her on the phone? Because I can't. I'll get knocked off the stage if I call her.
I don't even have a means.
The people don't want to call her because they're trying to win. People ain't trying to get her because they're trying to win.
He has 3 minutes.
No.
3 minutes? I'm sure it's been at least a minute.
Okay, Asatar.
It's been 2.
Listen. Don't forget, I'm the basketball coach here. Everything's got to be, within the rules.
Hey, y'all, I got to drop down. I got to start paying attention to this GPS. But I'll be listening, y'all.
All right, bro.
Okay, be safe on the road.
All right, bro.
Will do. Y'all take care.
You
too.
Bye. Okay.
You too, bro.
So, Alicia, I'm glad you joined us.
Coming up here all happy.
I'm very happy. I'm always happy. So stop.
She's coming up here all happy, trying to rub it in our face that she won.
You see how the hate works?
That she won twice. How dare you?
He can't even help it. He can't even help himself. He can't even help himself.
But the main guy, the guy hating, is the guy that's not even on the wheel. I'm not even on the wheel. I'm not even trying to win.
You cannot overtalk Asatar, so I just have to let him go. Are you
He
done,
just said the guy
Avatar?
hating is not on the wheel. He don't want nobody to give him nothing, so he don't even want to be on the wheel.
He's a good guy.
Yes, he is.
But I wanted to say, to this, I wanted to say, first and foremost, I'm so thankful that more people are standing up, that they are speaking out. That's what I'm all about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Another thing that I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
say is to the haters and the
Of
people,
the
who flag and who just hate for no reason. Like, it's doing absolutely not. It's actually having uh, uh, a different effect, because obviously your message is still resonating with people. More people are picking this up. More people are running with this. Why? Because there's so many people who go through this on a daily, that this is something that it's a movement. And so
Yes.
um it's only a few that try to make themselves look bigger than what they are, that try and sit in the background and figure out ways to try and you know just do anything to try
Sabotage.
and
Mm-hmm.
mess with your joy, to try and mess with your channel and stuff like that. But it's like, at the end of the day, no one really cares. Like, you're irrelevant. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not standing for anything. I love to be around people who stand for something. Now,
One
we can all
second.
chuck and
One
jive.
second,
We
Alicia.
can
Let me just
all
hit the
laugh.
wheel. Alicia, hold on 1 second. Let
Yes.
me hit the wheel right quick because her
Okay.
time is up.
Let me get my earphone.
thank you. Thank you.
Maria, hey, 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 Maria.
Yeah, we know Maria's in here.
Yay, Maria! Maria, Maria.
We know Maria is here. Maria,
Come claim your prize,
Maria.
girl. Come claim your prize. After the 15th wheel spin,
I
we
know
finally
that
have done
did.
it.
So we got Maria. So Alicia twice. So Alicia, you
Yay.
really won 3 times, but the first time was really by accident for real. And I know you think it's a blessing, and it's a blessing for you. But I really wasn't trying to hit that because I was wanting to wait until everybody, saw it so they would know, you know. But
No,
unfortunately, uh, it landed. I mean, I hit it. Now I'm not. It's not unfortunate that it landed on your name because I was going to give it to you regardless. But it was
Look,
unfortunate for me because I
she
hit it
prayed so
before
much.
time.
Toothless. Toothless.
oh my
So Lisa
goodness.
prayed so much. She prayed so much. She won a prize that wasn't even there. She prayed so much there was
Yes,
an extra prize got created. Think about the favorite. Think about the
that's for
favorite she
real.
has with the Lord. The Lord created an extra prize for her just to win it. That wasn't even available.
She's being good to herself.
That's how many favorites
Thank
she
you.
has.
Oh, Asatar, that's so sweet. But I
Me?
did
No,
want to
I mean
come up
that's
I'm
here.
gonna
sweet by the
tell you.
Lord. I didn't do it.
Get ready. But I did want to come up here and say that one of the biggest things that impacted me in my life was actually bullying, and it came from my god sister, whom I love dearly. But it was such a traumatic experience for me that it set my life in a course that I wasn't expecting to go. I was 8 years old, and those are some very vivid memories of just like the hate that can come from, I mean, from a child to another child. And I was, just very nervous child. I love my god sister to this day, but it's almost something that put a wall up in me from the age of 8 years old. I can remember saying, when I get older, nobody's ever gonna do this to me again. And I have this thing with bullies that I just, when they come, I see them, and it's like the fight is on. Always kind of can gauge and can kind of see, you know, what it is that I'm gonna have to go up against. And I'm really grateful
Okay.
for growth. I'm grateful for learning because there was a time when I was out of control with it. I just didn't care. You know what I mean? Like you said something to me, I'm coming back at you. But I'm learning to be better.
Mm-hmm.
But
Wait, you became the bully? You got
I was
bullied, then
no
became
no
the
no
bully?
no no. I became reckless with it. I became
Oh,
reckless in fighting with people who
oh,
you
okay, I see what
understand what
you
I'm
mean.
saying, and it's a thing called transference where you seem to want to fight for everybody, fight to you know what I mean, where you pick up
Hmm.
the hurt and the
Mm-hmm.
pain of everybody, and everybody isn't worth picking up. And I know you know that too,
That's
Liz,
that's
because
what
you've
you
gone.
learn. That's what you learn.
Absolutely, because I
Go
know you
ahead.
fought for some people. You fought for some
Mm-hmm.
people, stood on the front line for them, and when it was your turn,
Mm-hmm.
where they go? Same thing happened to me. Same thing, and it's like a over and over and over kind of experience to where I had to say to myself, "Now wait a minute. You mean to tell me I'm willing to go to war for some of these people?" And they're not even willing to say two things related to anything that comes from me when um my name is probably has been drug in a discord. I want to know some of the people who I defended who stood up for me. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I
Exactly.
don't.
Well, I can tell you none.
Yep.
And if they
And
did,
I've
see,
defended a
to
lot
do
of
it in the
people.
dark, to do it in the dark doesn't help. If
Absolutely.
it's just like being loved. If you go through this world being loved, but nobody ever shown you love, then you don't know that you're loved because love is an action, and you have to
Absolutely.
see it. Not just feel it. Let me
Uh,
hit this wheel one last time.
All righty.
for what? I thought Maria won.
Hopefully, these people are in here.
Maria's
Maria
not in
did.
here? Oh, there's another winner?
Yeah, she's in here, but it's two people. Queen's Truth. I don't see Queen's Truth.
Well, I know who that is,
Queen's
but I
Truth.
haven't seen her.
She had 5 minutes.
I think you'll be spinning the wheel again.
I
Well,
think
these are
I think
people
we
who
gotta cut
said
them
that they were
5 to 3.
interested in being in the content.
Oh yeah, I did
Yeah,
see that. I seen some people in the comment section who said that. You're right.
yeah, that's how you enter the contest by letting me know. Yeah, And so I announced it, and of course, as love to say, it is what it is. And as you're right, we have to cut it down to 3 because I'm well past my time,
I
and
think
I
Toothless,
was given some time so that we could discuss.
I think most people are either here or
Say that
not.
as.
They're not gonna just show up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Chances are, if they're
Yeah,
here,
well,
they're
we
here.
want.
If they're
Yeah, we want to be fair and let them know that maybe I'll change the way I do it, for the next
next
time I
time.
have a giveaway because this extra giveaway is just extra. The massage envy is monthly. This is just was for Christmas,
Hmm.
to include more people. I'm not trying to compete with anybody because I don't have much, but the little
No,
that
I
I
think you
have, I
do
love
have
to.
much. I think you do have much, Toothless. I think that it's all in
Thank you.
perspective.
Thank you.
I think you do
Who
have much.
who's giving
Hmm.
away a massage envy? Nobody.
I think you do have
Shit.
much.
For months, Toothless, don't feel bad. For months, Ty was giving away $10 for lunch. I don't know where you're buying $10 for lunch these days, but he was giving away
Oh
ten
my
dollars for lunch.
God, I said talk.
Listen, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Maybe at Wendy's, maybe Wendy's,
No more.
4 for 4.
I told you I got 2 large fries. I got 2 large fries the other day. It came up to $9. Crazy.
Oh God.
Well, Maria said her
Sorry.
massage was great. So I hope
Wow,
you enjoy
awesome.
yours, so Alicia.
I do
I know mine has
too.
been great whenever I go. And all you have to do, so Alicia, is when we get off, just send me um, an email, and then I'll send you my
Okay,
number,
I
and we
have to
can,
get your email.
get the
Okay.
information, and then we can do it tomorrow if you like to set up your time. You have 30 days
Okay.
because I can only be away once every 30 days. So the person has to take it, and then that time is 30 days from the time that you book your appointment. You don't have to take it,
Okay.
do your launch tomorrow, but you have to do it within 30 days so that I can give away another one the next month.
Okay. Do you have is your email? Do I put it in the private chat? Can you put it in the private chat, or
Oh
do
yeah,
you
you
want
know
me
what?
to?
Yeah, you could. I could put my number in the private. Let me just put my number in the private chat. I forgot all about
Okay.
that. Yeah,
Okay.
let me just put that in there.
Hey, Wilma. That's why his name was 10Y for a while. We nicknamed him 10Y. 10Y. You never heard Armando do it? 10Y. Hey,
That's a
Armando.
tar.
Yo, you got, bro. You got to start doing those, man.
There you go.
That's a tar. Okay.
10Y.
Okay. I got it. I want to put mine in there as well.
Oh, man.
No,
But
I
I
didn't
think
know
that
nothing about no chill.
I
Yeah,
that's
know.
what I'm
because
saying. Like he's trying to get toothless. It's already hard enough. He's trying to just man, my goodness.
What you mean? This is just jokes, YouTube jokes. 10Y,
Oh
that's
my
offensive?
goodness.
Come on, man. Hey, so Alicia, there's at least 4 people that have made 2 different drops of me right now that are going on. I can say 10Y. Come on now.
Asatar,
okay,
Come on now.
her
roll
time
your
is up.
window down. Roll your window down and collect your items, sir. Okay, who's the next winner?
If it's so Alicia, I'm
Carolyn,
leaving.
where's Carolyn?
Yeah, I don't even know this. I
Carolyn,
don't know that name at all.
Carolyn is in here every. That's my supporter from Houston.
Isn't it amazing how it works that way? The people who are every day, the day they win, they're not here.
Oh my
She's
god,
every.
Asatar.
She's the reason I changed my time.
So Alicia, you just love saying my name,
She's the
huh?
reason I changed
Damn.
my time to 7:30.
Oh, really? That's funny. Are you
Yeah,
practicing my
she's the
name?
reason.
Oh, man.
Oh my goodness.
He said, Esther, what? What can I do? What can I do for you?
Well, I
Okay,
think that
Carolyn,
what you're
come on
doing
now.
is wonderful, and keep it up, Toothless. I'm gonna be here. We're all gonna be here. Your
Yeah, I'm gonna
content
do
is gonna
my
continue to grow.
earlier.
Is somebody else coming in?
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm really, really, really happy. Um, most people that listen to me, they really listen, and no matter what these numbers show, at the end of the day, I have people that's looking and listening that doesn't come into the chat.
Hmm.
So that means a lot to me because I know that there are people who really want to hear what I have to say. And
Quality
basically, what
over
I have to say is
quantity.
just the things that I. Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, it means a lot to me. It really does. And they look at the numbers and start comparing the numbers and oh, look at this number and I did this and you know what does that all mean? Because it's all
You,
based on you laughing and talking about me. It's no substance.
I feel like your numbers are fine. I would rather have 5 people in the chat who are genuine than 500 people who are nothing but trolls and have no lives and want to or just go along, get along kind of people. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't. Armando always talks to me about numbers, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. Like, I don't want to hear it. He said, I know you don't care, but I really don't. You know what I mean? It's not a big thing to me. That doesn't show failure to me. That it doesn't.
You
You
know,
have.
Armando don't care either, because I always tell him, yo, man, stop like hiding people. Just time them out, right?
He don't care.
No, I don't want the distraction. I don't need the views like that. Some people are like that. Me, I will let people roll out. It's just a chat. But I get it. I get how you wouldn't want the destruction. I totally get it. You know what I mean? But I can see it both ways. You know, if you're a content creator and you're able to,
I can see it among them.
yeah, if you're able to work through it, where you see the chat, but you're not too bothered by it, right? I say just let them roll, rock. But if you are gonna be stuck on people and it's gonna disturb your show, then you got to get rid of them.
Yeah.
It's all based off of you and how much trolling you can take.
Yeah. I think we've had enough trolling to where it's time to start cracking down on some of that stuff. This is not the troll zone. Mm-mm.
All right, here we go. So Lisa's gonna win for the third time. Here we go.
I am.
You're not even on it.
Whatever.
We took you out.
Oh, who's that?
Took your butt out.
Okay, Storm Reigns. He has a show. I think most of these people are people that came over whenever I was talking or addressing an allegation that was made against me.
Mm-hmm.
But they all said that they wanted to enter. But they're not here.
Thank you.
Got 3 minutes. And what I'm doing is writing down the names. But Wilma's doing a good job congratulating everybody so they can go back and see that they did win.
Mm-hmm.
They just wasn't here to claim it.
Yep. Much love to you, Wilma. That's so sweet. Somebody who can be happy for somebody else's win. Left.
What are you trying to say? Trying to shot at me? Did you just?
Yeah, I did.
Take a shot at me?
That was a little shot. Yeah.
So I'm the happiest when someone wins. I'm so happy that someone wins. I gave up my spot for you. You won because of me. If you think about it, that could have been me. I could have been on that list.
So wait a minute. So was it the Lord or was it you now? Now you're going.
It was the Lord working through me. It was the Lord working through me. It's the Lord working through me.
Alicia, Wilma said, thank you from your friendly producer. That's my producer of my show.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
I have a team.
I'm a vessel for the Lord.
I just don't know what I'm doing. What happened for the Lord? Ask the
He's a vessel.
I'm a vessel for the Lord. I do.
Oh, yes, you are.
Lord uses
vessel.
me.
Yes,
the Lord uses me to help people.
Yes.
I agree with that, Asatar.
As Wilma saying, we still love you.
What do you mean we still? I thought you always loved me. What do you mean still? What happened for it to be still? What?
I think sometimes there are stipulations.
Yeah, man.
It's truth to ask beef.
You guys have to understand half of the times I'm up here, I'm just joking. I'm joking.
Asatar, we know that. My goodness.
Oh my God.
They know. She said, "Oh my gosh, yes, we love you, player." Oh, this is funny. Y'all had me laughing so this morning.
Oh my goodness.
No, because you said you still love me. You saying you still love me, that means I did something wrong for a possibility for you not to love me. I'm just trying to figure out what I did.
I don't know. Maybe it's you just talking right now. Just talking.
Oh yeah. I mean, listen. since the age I was, since I can remember, right? Since I can remember, I was told you talk too much. So this ain't nothing you're telling me that's new. You're saying like I
Obviously, you
didn't just
didn't listen.
wake up at the age of 42. There was never a day where I wasn't talking too much. What makes you guys think I'm gonna stop now?
I don't know.
All of a
I'm
sudden.
sorry I even asked.
No, you should be. You should know. You know me,
Okay,
guys. You
that's
know
the
me better than
sacred
that.
owl.
You know me better than that.
The scared owl. The scarred owl?
Oh, well, maybe it's the scarred
But
owl. I
I
was
done.
calling it sacred child. But maybe it's the scared owl with 2 R's.
What did you call him? Sick? What?
The sacred owl.
I'm saying sacred.
Oh my lord. We all do that. I have my little quirks, so we all do that. We know we're reading something. We know we're reading it, but we want to do our own little twist. Like we know damn well that's not what it is, but that's just what we want to say.
I guess because
fucking
that
people's
sure is
names
what
up.
I made it in my mind. And yeah, I guess it does look more scared than sacred. But I sure made it there.
More scared than
Okay,
sacred.
wait a minute. Now there's an example they're gonna use on film where I lied. Oh shit! I didn't get the word wrong. I just lied. Did you hear her?
Lied.
She called that a sacred, and the word was right.
How's she gonna educate us? She can't even read.
That's
How
what
are
they're
you
gonna
gonna
say.
educate us? You can't even
Okay,
read. Yep. Brownskin lady right now is like, see, I told you. How can she educate me? She can't even read.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be a video tonight. Skinny over there streaming right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Stream these
streaming.
nuts.
Yeah, that too. But most definitely.
This streaming. Man.
Oh.
So I have made it back to my kids. My food run is over. I'm back in the chat.
Enjoyed you. Thank
yes,
you for coming
absolutely, Asatar.
You guys are welcome for the laughs. And
You're welcome.
Thanks for picking on me, so Alicia. That's not
You're
nice.
welcome. Anytime.
You're supposed to be my friend. You're supposed to be my friend.
It happens.
You're supposed to be my friend.
It's life.
You see
Get
what happened to
over
this?
it.
She wins 2 prizes and then she's big timing me now. She wins 2 prizes. She acts like she don't even know how to act anymore. I will catch you. I will catch you on the chat.
All right.
See you guys. Greetings.
Okay,
Greetings, everybody.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Okay, I'm watching.
Hello, Smiles. She's here. She's in here. That's Laura Smith.
Wow. Congratulations.
Where is she? I know she.
Uh-oh.
I know she ain't up out of here.
Oh, I seen her earlier.
She was in here. She was Laura Smith. Girl, where you at? Okay, I'm looking. I can't call her. She got 2 minutes.
So she has such a beautiful voice,
Hmm.
such a nice singing voice. And wait a minute, were you doing that beat on the desk? I
Yes.
used to always. I cannot. I'm so off beat. I don't. I cannot. That's a. You may be a drummer. People who can do stuff like that, they have good like dexterity when it comes to drumming because you can follow a beat. Man, we used to do that stuff with pencils.
My biggest problem, so Alicia, see, I can't do two things at one time,
Yeah,
and I can't hold no note.
you do pretty good to me.
So I would mess up. Well, thank you. But if I went to sing with somebody or something, I would start laughing.
Right. Do you karaoke?
I did once.
Okay. I can karaoke with other people, but I can't karaoke by myself. It's just too real. It's like they dim the lights. Everybody turn around looking at you, and you really feel like you on that stage. So I have to do it with something. It got to be a fun song or something like that.
I did it on a cruise ship, and
I've never been on a cruise.
just so happened they didn't have problem. And I was singing out I ready to my sister sitting there when she gonna end the song, and I bust out laughing, and I could not complete my. I did Jennifer Holiday. I'm telling you, girl, I
Oh
was finna
my
really let them have it.
goodness.
I was
Oh
finna let them have
no.
it until she said that, and girl.
She said, I am
I just,
telling you.
that kid, yeah, that kid. I was on. You gonna love me? I was at the end of it. I had sung that song, boy.
Oh my goodness. Whoo, that's a hard song to sing. Always remind me of that episode when on Martin when Gina and Pam got to competing with each other. And I think Gina was Jennifer Holiday and she got to sing it. And then Pam was who was Pam? Patti LaBelle. Oh, that is a classic.
Yeah, that was it, but I ain't lying, girl. I was finna sing. I was finna hit that last part, girl. And that girl
They
said
said
that, and
no, no,
Lord,
no,
she
no
took
way. They
everything
said
out of
no,
me.
no, no, no way. No, 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 no way.
Okay, where is Lazy Bone?
Hey, Third Life Manny.
We getting down to nobody in a minute. The one good thing, I didn't have a whole lot of people on the wheel.
That is a good thing.
Yeah, girl, but I was singing. I thought I was really hey Thug Life Manning. I'm glad you joined us. I really enjoyed you guys this morning. Y'all are so funny.
I enjoyed that too, Toothless. I mean,
Boy, that
I
was
was,
good. Girl, they had my jaws hurting. They
I
had
could
my
not
gums
even.
hurting.
I was in and out because I was working, but every time I came back in, they had me laughing harder and harder and harder. I mean,
Girl.
they're naturals. That's a good panel. It's a good panel. Natural.
Yeah, and they were just funny, funny, funny. It was really, really, I enjoyed it.
I did too. That
And
was
that's
that
what
was
it's supposed
good.
to be about. That's what all of this is supposed to be about. For those,
Hmm.
that do the roasting and stuff, that's what it was all about. All of this
That was
craziness was
funny.
unbelievable. But girl, I laughed so.
I did. I did too. I won't lie. I was just like I couldn't even. Lord, I mean, I didn't know what to say, what to do. I was just, every time I came in, they was, I mean, up, cutting up.
I enjoyed you Thug Life this morning. Y'all were too
Me
funny.
too.
All of them working together in unison. They was just the perfect match.
Yes, yes.
And then Elle
Everybody
came up
else
and
do
put the icing
panel.
on the cake.
Exactly. I don't even. I just when Elle get up there, I clutch my pearls, but I stay
And she's so smooth with it.
right.
It's
What can
just
you say?
unbelievable. Yeah, it's unbelievable, really. It
But I
is
feel like if
really.
everybody else can have 75 people on the panel and try and get their mission accomplished, I mean, my goodness, how many people does it take to get one point across? Like, I think that this is the beginning of a great panel section to have. Like, hey,
Yeah, it really is because it was really, really, really fun.
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, this got to be somebody in here. Be unique.
Oh my goodness.
3 minutes. Be unique. You don't went to sleep that quick,
Who me?
huh?
Who me?
Uh huh.
Oh no, I'm still here.
What was you looking at? A scary movie or something? Oh, girl, I started. Well, I done went to sleep twice. I didn't know what the hell that was. I I said, well, maybe I shouldn't have said nothing because that's the
Oh
way they
golly.
did me. Talking about Toothless, you sleep? You sleep? I said, was I snoring? Yeah, I was snoring like
That was
hell.
probably that, that was probably
One
been
night,
over here
one night I
wheezing.
just laid my head down on the bed. Okay. Well, baby, you was wheezing like the Chicago wind. I mean, it was blowing. I'm like,
Oh my
damn, that
goodness.
was quick. I know my sister that
Wait a
passed,
minute, wait a minute.
and
Hold
my
on, wait. I gotta
caregiver,
mute because I'm
only
about
two
to cough.
people.
I'm about to cough. Hold on. Let me mute. And let me mute.
Okay, okay.
Oh my goodness. Woo. Oh Lord.
Yeah,
You went to
I know
sleep
two
that
people
fast?
that could hit the pillow and they would sleep for real. Yeah, I was like, damn, you should have seen
Wilma, don't
my
be
eyes.
laughing at that. That was not that funny. She down there. Well, Toothless,
Uh,
it's funny that you said that because I did watch this movie with my client today, right? So I didn't think it was gonna be that scary. You know how somebody said, "Oh no, no, that ain't gonna be no scary
uh,
movie." It was called Smile. Oh my goodness! By the end of the movie, I took that remote out her hand. I
it was
said,
scary.
turn it off." Yeah, it was scary. I was shaking going to my car. I said, "I don't do stuff like this." And we laughed, and she said, "When I get home, I cannot wait to tell my husband." So I told her, "Okay, well, I mean, here." So I gave her the remote, put my headphones into my phone, and I said, "Just tell me what happened when it's over." Because I couldn't do it. Okay, we're spinning again.
Oh, FRW was in here earlier. I don't know if they're still here. FRW was in here earlier. After a while, we're not gonna have nobody else to give it to.
It's just gonna get smaller and smaller. Put it on layaway. On layaway.
Wilma say, I love story time. She thought you was gonna
I
tell
do
us a story.
too. I do too. Well, it was called Smile. Let me tell you. Like, you know how like they had those little parts where everything be fine and they get real quiet and then boom, something just hit. They kept doing
Mm-hmm.
that all through the
Mm-hmm.
movie. And I was just like, I'm not gonna be able to do this. I'm already nervous. So
Yeah,
at
I
the
don't
end of
get
the
scary.
movie, yeah, I can't do it. At the end of the movie, um, this woman, she started getting like she was walking and she started getting real big. And she was like, and I said, turn it off. I said, turn it off. I took the remote. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was going backwards, forwards until I could get it off. She said, all she doing is getting taller. I said, I said it's the way she get taller. It's the way she getting taller. I said, I'm not doing this. So we laugh, we laugh, we laugh, but I can't do. I love a good action. Like you know what? I love the vigilante movies. Like where a
Oh
person
yeah, I
who was
like those.
who was like in the CIA or something like that. They left and somebody that came and messed with one of their family members or somebody that they love, and then they got to come back out, kind of like the John Wick stuff. I love that. Then they got to come back out and start whooping,
With
whooping tail and
Jason
taking
Bourne is my most
names.
favorite.
Yes, Wilma, the backwards move.
Yeah, Jason
I,
Bourne is my
I,
favorite. I love Ram. I
oh
love
yes, I
Rambo.
love those series. Now, how do you feel about the replacing Matt?
Hmm.
I didn't like that, but he couldn't do them no
No,
more.
that was the most. You know what, girl? I went to sleep. We went to
I
the
did
movie.
too.
My cousin and
I
I. We
did too.
loved.
I couldn't do it.
We love
I couldn't
Jason. You
do
know,
it.
I actually literally went to sleep. I love all the Death Wish, Maria. Yes, yes, yes. Yes,
Oh,
Astrotar,
Maria,
we're
I've
still
never
spinning the
seen
wheel.
that. Death
Oh,
Wish
they
one,
are
2, and 3.
good.
Oh, okay. I gotta see if I can find that. Oh no, Wilma. It can't have no comedy
And
in it.
I
It
like
just
those.
oh no. Wilma says she liked the Chucky movies. No. No.
No, I don't like none of them.
No, I can't say I've ever
Who was
seen that
the?
name before.
I've never seen it. I seen it in. Well, my giveaway was open to anybody that looked at the video, and it was open to
Mm-hmm.
anybody. Anybody. So I'd never seen that name, but they, left a message, and that was fine with me. And you know what? So Alicia, if you want to, too, you can put your cash app in this private, so I can send you
Okay.
your money, and
All
then I'll
righty.
call you, and we can, set up your other thing. I'll call you tonight,
Okay.
and then you can, call me
I'll do
tomorrow
it.
whenever. Um, yeah, baby, that Charles Bronson was hell.
Now
I
who's
like that
Charles
man,
Bronson?
Jack Bronson. He's a handsome actor that had the big thick mustache, and he was the Death Wish man.
Okay, see,
But they
I
have
don't know
one.
nothing
This
about
man,
Death
they
Wish.
call him the school teacher. Oh, okay. Well, Charles Bronson is one of the older actors that was very good, but he was like the vigilante.
Yeah, I like the
So you love
vigilantes.
those.
Oh yes. Now, Wilma, what do you think
Hmm.
about Megan? You know, Megan and Chucky had a little falling out on Twitter. So Megan is the new Dow on the block. So I guess Chucky got mad and he said you don't want to F with Chucky.
3437.
And so Megan, she was up there showing Chucky all her dance moves and what she could do. So how do you feel
Oh
about
yeah.
Yeah.
You got it, Maria. Maria know them movies, baby. The Substitute, that man there. That's some good ones.
Oh, the substitute. Yeah. She said one, two, three, and four. Yes. He used to be tearing them people up,
Mhm.
wasn't he? He used to be tearing them up. Yeah, I remember the guy who played in the substitute movies.
Ma- Maria is a movie buff.
Yeah, Wilma, she was over there
Oh,
flexing.
Chaplain Joyce. Chaplain Joyce. We got a winner. Well, she's not in here. Chaplain Joyce is not in here. Chaplain Joyce. I'm calling like that's gonna make her show up.
Berea, you have you ever seen that on Mad TV where they had Steven Seagal on there? They did a parody of him coming in. I mean, they they had Steven Seagal fighting the cameraman, fighting everybody because that's what he do in the movies. And then they had him. You know how Steven Seagal can't never lose a fight, just like Chuck Norris. They can't never lose a fight. Everybody's supposed to lose a fight. Not Steven Seagal, not Chuck Norris.
No, Steven Seagal can't lose no fight. If Steven Seagal
No,
lose a fight,
he.
I don't want to
They
ever
so they
see him
had him.
again.
I'm getting down on my knees. They got a whole AK-47 in front of him. I'm down on my knees. I'm putting the knife down. They got the AK-47 pulled on him. Somehow he done got hold of the gun, beat the man down. It just never fails. The man can't never lose the fight ever.
But he better not lose.
And I heard in real life he's a
I ain't
police
know.
officer now.
Yeah, but if he lost the fight, I would never want to see his movie again.
I mean, he wins in every. Come on now, Toothless. He wins in
He better.
every
I mean, he better
movie he's
win.
ever been.
Wait,
Put my
I like.
earphone.
Do you like kung
Earphone.
fu?
You know what? I like.
Alicia, do you like kung fu?
Sorry. Yeah, no, not really. But I do like some kung fu movies. This is one movie called The Warrior's Way.
Okay.
And it's not really like kung fu, but it's really, really good. And it got some great action in there.
Okay. Well, this man here is Ip Man. Now that's the series you need to see.
What's it called?
Ip Man, IP.
IP man, IP man.
But
Oh,
it pronounce
Astrotar,
it
stop
Ip.
hating. IP, yeah, IP man.
Ip. That's how you call him. But he
Ip
spelled it
man.
IP. Ip Man.
Okay.
Now you need to go look
Astrotar
at
goes.
every last one of his
Okay,
movies.
I'm gonna see if I can find that on Prime because I think I did see that.
Now Ip Man, he's the man who trained Bruce Lee.
Okay, yeah, so I need to see. Oh, he the one who always got the picture with him flying in the air kicking on his on the
Ip Man, baby. Baby, if you see
he
Ip
trained
Man.
Bruce Lee. He's a
Okay.
bad something.
We down to Zip Zap. Oh, and that's Zip Zip. Oh, Lordy. That's Zip Zip. I
Oh,
done
zip
messed up
zap.
two of them. I said Zip Zap, but it's Zip Zip. I think I want to be a comedian tonight. Whew. After learning all the stuff I've learned, I guess I need to laugh more.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Jeepers creepers. I've never seen. I don't look at scary movies, so I never seen it.
No, Jeepers Creepers is funny.
But I'm gonna tell you one that's. Oh, okay. She said that was the scariest movie she ever seen.
Wilma, are you kidding me? Now you're not gonna sit up here and tell me Jeepers Creepers was the scariest movie you ever seen. That man was a straight up fool. A fool. Where'd you get those eyes? Wait, Wilma. Wilma. On the back of his license plate, what it said, I'll be eating you. Oh my goodness. When I seen that, I was cracking up. And anytime we see one of them creepy looking uh vans, we always be saying, Jeepers Creepers. Where'd you get those eyes?
Mm.
Eyes be eating you. That's what it says on his license plates. That crazy thing. She said that was scary. That wasn't scary. Oh,
Oh yeah,
Maria,
the
yes, I
mechanic
love
was
the
good. It
mechanic.
was.
She said,
It was
no,
good.
Jeepers Creepers was stupid, crazy, scary. No, it wasn't. You know what? One thing I'll say, though, Wilma, is when he flew that thing up in the air, he don't miss. He don't miss. And when he got that man hand nailed up against that tree, it was a goner. He was a goner. He better be glad he had some help.
Okay, Miss Pat.
Miss Pat. I've seen
Where's
Miss
Miss
Pat
Pat?
before.
I've seen her name somewhere. I don't
I
remember
have to.
uh, in whose chat, but Miss Pat. Now I'm gonna tell you,
Yes.
it's one movie I loved. I think it's the funniest movie I've ever seen, and that is the Beverly Hills Ninja with Chris Farley.
Yes. That's a good one.
I love that movie. Oh girl, Sensei, Sensei.
That is a good one. That is a good one.
That is the funniest movie. I used to love really I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. But
I'm
when they
gonna get
came
you,
out with that
sucker.
Beverly Hills Ninja, oh, that's the best movie I ever seen, boy, because that ninja that was really helping him show was fine. And ooh, that was a good looking man.
Right.
Yeah, that mess he was doing. He thought he was really,
He
oh
thought he
Lord.
was really just.
Yeah, that was so fun. That's the funniest movie that for real. That is the funniest I've seen. Beverly Hills Ninja. I haven't seen one that is
Yes.
funnier than it yet, girl. I love that movie. Oh, that was a good movie.
I thought he was doing something.
Girl, he go to somebody. He was I must have went to sleep. Yeah, yo. Yeah. You, oh, yeah, he behind that tree, and that tree was a little old popsicle stick in it. His big ass. He had that, he had that somebody. I am invisible. You can't.
Wait a minute, I cannot.
I, oh, I love that movie. Ooh, I swear, that movie there. Talking about comedy
Ain't
for real.
nothing.
That's the best comedy.
I know.
That's the best I've ever seen. Well, y'all, the last spin we really don't have to make, but spin is old school money. And there it go. And if they don't come by 9:49, time will be up. Okay, do this right here. Yeah, that is so funny. Girl, I love both of those.
I don't know what I still can't get over you asking me did I fall asleep.
Good. Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Well,
my
when you go back and
goodness.
hear this, when you go back and hear this little segment,
I probably did fall. No, I didn't. You gotta edit that out. You gotta edit that out. You gotta edit
okay,
that
well, we
out.
got to find out where it is and I'll edit it out. We got to find out where it is. Because you do know I know how to edit it out now, don't you? These people
Right,
have
right,
taught me
right.
how to learn.
I know you done learned now.
Baby, they taught me how to learn.
That's the best way. That's the best way.
Yes, ma'am. Well, they taught me, and the old folks say they hope me. They taught
Mm-hmm.
me, baby. Trust me,
Nothing
because I
wrong
didn't
with
know
that.
no flagging, no editing. Well, Gotti had walked me through editing one time, and we did it that time, and I, thought I knew what I was doing and could remember, but I had forgot. But he did do that. But baby,
Yeah, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. Yeah.
okay, she got 1 minute. Okay, so did you get yours?
I did. I didn't want to scream. Thank you.
Okay. Now I got to send Maria hers.
I'm on 1%. Let me get my phone on a charger here.
Let's some different things come
Every
to
time I
you.
put it. Oh, come on, don't crackle, crackle. Okay, no crack. Beverly Hills Ninja was my stuff. That's what Astor said. I like that
Girl,
one too.
that was some. Yeah, that was the one we was laughing at. Sensei.
Yeah, that
Girl, I love that. I love that Beverly Hills Ninja. I ain't lying. You just can't do no better than that.
that's true. Them classics be the one.
Okay, Maria, just let me know in the chat that you got yours.
Astor, I will take 2 large fries from Wendy's. Thank you. Too large. Gotta love that.
Well, there go our little friends. Okay, Maria got hers. Congratulations to you,
Yay!
winners. I am so happy, and I hope
Thank
that this
you.
helped you in some type of way. Enjoy this holiday season just a little bit better. On that note, Alicia, if you don't have anything else to share with people, leave the Tigers Den. Of course, I got to put on my beautiful intro outro
Alrighty.
the Sky did for me, and everybody loves my little beat. So let me just play this one more time. Let me take you back to my elementary school days. I didn't do nothing to these people. I didn't do nothing to these people. I didn't do nothing to these people. People. I didn't do nothing to these people. I didn't do nothing to these people. I didn't do nothing to these people. People. I didn't do anything to these people, but I'm being bullied anyway. We will stop the bullying, and it starts with me. My new hashtag, not me. Well, everybody, I want to thank you all for staying with me. It's an honor and a privilege to have you guys to stay until the end of the show. And I thank you all for enjoying the laughter and being a part of it and making it a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. You're so welcome, Maria. So welcome and so very deserving in my book. And again, we're going to get ready. Let me show y'all my little thing. I know Maria loves that little. One more time, my new drop that I created myself. Let me take you back to my elementary school days. I didn't do nothing to these people. I didn't do nothing to these people. I didn't do nothing to these people. People. I didn't do nothing to these people. I didn't do nothing to these people. I didn't do nothing to these people. People. I didn't do anything to these people, but I'm being bullied anyway. We will stop the bullying, and it starts with me. My new hashtag, not me. And on that note, I want to say I'll see you guys Sunday, and we'll have a great subject to talk about. And I say, I'm leaving the Tiger's Den. Enjoy my intro, outro.
Greetings. Welcome to the Tiger's Den. This is the voice of Cheryl, and I am Toothless Tiger. If you would you please hit the like, share, subscribe button, and leave a comment. I greatly appreciate you.
Content creator, production, and the chat, the following disclaimer is issued. There is a zero tolerance for cyberbullying, stalking, or harassment, as they are a violation of YouTube's policies and community guidelines. If found guilty of any of the above named offenses, you may be subject to immediate litigation. Thank you for being a part of something great as a guest, subscriber, and members in the Tiger's Den. Stay safe, healthy, and drink plenty of water. Good night.
Greetings. Welcome to the Tiger's Den. This is the voice of Cheryl, and I am Toothless Tiger. If you would you please hit the like, share, subscribe button, and leave a comment. I greatly appreciate you.
Content creator, production, and the chat, the following disclaimer is issued. There is a zero tolerance for cyberbullying, stalking, or harassment, as they are a violation of YouTube's policies and community guidelines. If found guilty of any of the above named offenses, you may be subject to immediate litigation. Thank you for being a part of something great as a guest, subscriber, and members in the Tiger's Den. Stay safe, healthy, and drink plenty of water. Good night.